That's not all you need to know about buttons in HTML. You can create a button by using the button tag. Inside of the button tag, you can define the text that you want to display on the button. So it could be, for example, a register button. Now you can click this button, but nothing is happening right now. To define a certain type for a button, you use the type attribute, and now you can, for example, create a button of type button, a button of type reset, or a button of type submit. So let's create a button of type submit in this case. To really use the submit button, you have to use this button inside of the form. So let's do that. We're going to create a form by using the form tag, and we will use the get method in this case, but this doesn't really matter in our case. So let's take the button and put it inside of our form. And once we click on the submit button inside of the form, we will submit our form. And now you will see the difference. Once we click the button, you can see that it reloads the document right on the top. And if we define an action attribute that basically tells our form where to send the data, and now pressing the button, it basically redirects us to our index.php, which does not exist on our page, but as you can see, the form is basically working. We could also create a button of type reset, for example, and if we click this button right now and rename it to reset, you can see that basically nothing is happening because we don't have any input elements in our form yet. But we could change it by creating a text element, for example, and say that this is the text element for a username. So we give it a placeholder text of type or of username as well. And now we can basically enter some text right here. And if we press the reset button, it will reset the entire values inside of our form. You can also execute a JavaScript function by using the onClick attribute inside of HTML. But this will be further discussed inside of my JavaScript course. So this is all you need to know about buttons in HTML.